1 Peter 5 verse 8 warns us to be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Sober means mentally alert and self-controlled. A sober person always has self-control of their feelings, regardless of the situation. Vigilant means watchful, awake, and alert. Be on the lookout. I believe this is for us to understand if we are not sober and vigilant, the same way the serpent deceived Eve by his cunning, our thoughts will also be led astray from God. Cunning can be defined as the ability to achieve things in a clever way, often deceiving or fooling other people. Therefore, let's not be fooled. The enemy knows what button to push to get us into trouble. He lurks and waits and plans how to lay his snares. He cannot take away our salvation, but his attempt to do so can damage our trust and faith in God. This means we might develop weakness or doubt in our trust in God. We have an enemy whose main purpose is to weaken our faith and then get rid of us. His schemes seek to interrupt our trust in God, to submit to Him and destroy our testimonies. Satan can tempt us to sin, but God has made a way of escape. In 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13, it says, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so you can endure it." In Matthew 4, Satan tries without success, tempting Jesus in the wilderness. He wanted him to give up and obey him. But Jesus answered, "In all temptations, it is written." Let us keep the word of God in our hearts, so we will be able to answer, "It is written," just like Jesus did. God will give strength when we seek it. None of us on our own can overcome the enemy's traps. But the fact that Christ conquered should inspire us with the courage to fight the battle against the scheme of the enemy. We must realize, though, that Satan is working non-stop and wants to get rid of us. That is why it is so important we be sober and vigilant. Remain focused so we can depend on God's strength that will allow us to stand. Do not be terrified or run away, but rather offer firm resistance with the Word of God. Do not allow the enemy to get the best of you. Keep the faith, no matter what the consequences may be. I pray that as we prepare for the coming of God, let us be on the alert. Be vigilant, watching diligently unto prayer. If not, we will be taken unaware with some carefully concealed and masterly snare of the enemy. Let us not be careless, so the day of the Lord comes upon us as a thief in the night. The Word of God in Ephesians 6:10-11 encourages us to be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles or the schemes of the devil. I encourage you not to tolerate or entertain the devil's attacks, for we are more than conquerors through Christ who loved us. God bless you.